Hi, hello, namaste, and welcome back to Bhavya. Today we are at a fort which stands testament to the rich history of the kingdom of Mysore and is a power edifice of Indian history. The Bangalore Fort, also known as Tipu Sultan's Fort. Located in the busy KR Market Road and right next to Victoria Hospital, this 500-year-old fort began in 1537 as a mud fort. The builder was Kempe Gowda, a vassal of the Vijayanagara Empire and the founder of Bangalore. Hyder Ali in 1761 replaced the mud fort with a stone fort and it was further improved by his son Tipu Sultan in the late 18th century. It was damaged during an Anglo-Mysore war in 1791. What we are seeing now is merely 5% of the fort. The delegate and two bastions are the primary remains of the fort. The rest was demolished by Britishers. The fort takes you through the different architecture style, their influences and evolution and has its own share of history engraved deeply in the fascinating stone structures. The fort was surrounded by water and have many secrets and strategies within it to face and conquer the enemies. It still remains good example of 18th century military fortification. This Ganesha temple and other temples close to the fort depicts the respect for the other religion by the brave sultan. Now let's know more history and facts and stories of this fort from local guide.
This fort actually on the 15th century, 500 years back, the ruler part ruling by Magadi Kempegowda, Vijayanagara sub-king. Hampi was the capital by the time Vijayanagara capital is Hampi. He is the founder of the Bangalore. Originally village in this part, a small village. By the time this is the entrance to village. Like a gate. Different angle, four was built by the Kempegowda. After the end of Vijayanagara kingdom, 16th century ruled by Mughals are come to dominate it, this rural. 17th century, the rural part was ruling by Tipu Sultan and his father Hyder Ali Khan. Both are ruled by 40 years. Half of South India he was controlling by the time. See, we saw the palace, near the palace, Tipu Palace. That is completed by the king of Tipu Sultan 1791, palace. That is started, foundation is father Hyder Ali 1781, but he died in 1782, natural death, not in the war. It will take 10 years to construction that palace. There is an open palace. There is a big hall of the palace. Middle gallery is there. That is the Darbar hall. Darbar means equal to assembly. Okay. That is like a meeting hall. Yeah. That is like a court. He gives his judgment on the palace. Punishment criminal will keep this fort apart from the jail is there. I will show you three type of different shells are there. Are different kind of criminals are kept separately. See, he had a big army, he had a weapons, fighting with sword and the hip. These weapons go down in this part of the fort. See, this is after the 16th century, this is lapsed completely, this fort. He was a planned father and son, he built a palace there. There is an open palace, no door. Again rebuilt it, 17th century. This fort circle half a kilometer, circle. Okay. That palace by the days, middle of this fort. Okay. That is, fort was built father and son. Protection to palace again. This is the protection to palace. That palace was built for the administrative purpose. Summer we will be here in Bangalore. We want to control the state from the Bangalore. Summer vacation. Bangalore weather is very good weather in summer. That's why like is Bangalore. That is called Summer Palace of Bangalore. See, that is built Hindu and Islamic architect in palace. This is also an example of the Hindu and Islamic. He is a Muslims, but he gives the respect to all the religions He is an unable administrator. He is a great warrior, Scott Tiger of Mysore. He killed the tiger like this. Such a strong man, Tipu Sultan. British attacked first in India, this part, south. That's why Tipu Sultan and British two war was held. Huh? Third war in Bangalore, 1791, surrounding this fort and the palace, the war was held under the captainship of Lord Cornwallis. You know, before he was in America, he was the captain of the Indian Revolution war captain. After they lost the war on America, British lived in, again will be appointed East to win the war. British Tipu Sultan lost the battle. By the time this fort was damaged by half fort, it is only 40% is there. They had a good relation with the French. See, the palace architect is the French architect. In front of the window. This is the example of the Muslim art. This is the example of the Hindu architect. In our temple, like this on the pillar, Hindu and Islamic. This door is the original door, teakwood. Even though palace in the hall, totally 160 pillars are the wooden pillars. So one pillar is one tree, that is 160 trees in that palace. This wood and that wood, before using 1 year on the river of Kaveri under the water, I mean seasoning, it is strong, this wood. See, by the way, always clash between local wars. Attacking this state was mainly neighbors of the Marathas, Nijamas. Anybody attack, first attacking fort. This is the key point of the war. You want to push by hands this door, push by elephant. That's why it's called. That is like iron rod. Up to door was here. More danger criminal, punishment criminal. There is a particularly danger criminal we kept separately, ordinary criminal we kept separate is there. Also, so many British have been arrested. They have given the punishment in the court. This is capacity 5 to 6 members. In on the part of the fort, nearly 200 criminals will take in. Army watching the criminals. The center we kept the oil lamps. By the date, no electricity in our country. British are given the first electricity in India, Bangalore, Avenue Road. Other door of that part of the prisoners, give the food for the criminals. These criminals will not release. After the punishment is first. After that, they will take you bad criminals on the Nanji Hills. There is a beautiful hill station. At the top, it's called Tipu Drop. You will throw the criminals, body but comfortable. The small criminals will be releasing. On the 17th century, no crane, no JCB, all unsized. How it is fixed by sizely by hand. Sir, for here on the top, on the middle of this part, there is a steps up to here, middle. This part, two underground jail is there. I mean prison. So many Britishers has been arrested. This is for the Britishers, particularly lot of British officers been arrested. Mainly Captain this rural David Bird, his name. From Srirangapatna was the capital. Again will be attacked Britishers. Fourth Anglo War was held. Other war he died in 1799, 4th May. By the time the king aged 49 years, very young age. He is the man first sacrificed life his nation against our country. He is a great warrior. Even though he defeated the Britishers always divided and ruler policy. After that, all over India is captured. He ruled by more than 150 years by taking rule. Sir, here to Srirangapatna in this direction, capital. There is an underground tunnel is there. History has telling, he researched Indian government, so many evidences. One where will be start up to know on the way so many evidence got researched Indian government of this is maintained by the Archaeological Survey of India. Palace, you saw the palace?
Yes.
That is also. Even in Bangalore, Lalbagh also 240-year-old garden. The garden also built by father Hyder Ali Khan was built that garden. He founded the garden Hyder Ali, his son Tipu Sultan 10th birthday celebration. He gave his gift to son for Lalbagh. There is a Lalbagh. Bagh means garden. This is Lal Mahal means red palace. Saw the paintings. That is original. By the days, entirely palace was red color by the time. It has been returning in the palace one strip. This palace was called by the days Jannata Ishq. I mean, by the days, this palace more beautiful than heaven. You can imagine the time of beauty of that palace. Sir, in the door, animals will come in. Originally, Bangalore, 17th century, apart long villages, long, apart 20 kilometers surrounding. This part is a sericulture farm. Sericulture means silk. Tipu Sultan developed the silk industry. Now it is called Bangalore is a silk city. Bangalore is very famous for silk. Even the palace is covering silk curtains. More interesting, one more subject. In the whole world history, he is the man. First, the rocket technology in the world history made it and used it. He saw the two rockets. There is a real rocket like a missile, like a firework. The rocket 2.5 kilometer power is there, the rocket. That's why the king photo in America, NASA, Tipu Sultan.
Hope you liked the video. For more such interesting videos, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Bye.